New at 10, the Oklahoma Department of Human Services hosted day one of a two-day public hearing on proposed rule changes for daycares and child subsidies. Now, we told you those changes would now require all five-star daycares to go through an accreditation process with DHS. Fox 23's Devin Lyon attended that hearing today at the state capitol.
And so let's work together and get this straightened out. Thank you.
A room full of child care workers and daycare owners attended the first day of a public hearing at the Oklahoma Department of Human Services. In December, OKDHS made new emergency rule changes to daycare programs that affect child care subsidies in the state. The new rules primarily affect the child care licensing program. Fox 23 told you last year when DHS changed their star rating system from a 3-star to a 5-star scale. The grading system impacts how much money a daycare can receive from the state. You can be licensed, graded 5 stars, but not required to go through the accreditation process. DHS wants to change that and make accreditation a requirement. Several child care providers in the state are not happy about the potential change.
We need to tap into the $2 billion rainy fund that this state has instead of putting the burden on our back.
They say it's too long and expensive of a process, and it's unfair to add more hurdles to an already heavily regulated and underfunded service.
The biggest hurdle is financial. We are currently already in a reduction in that a lot of the extra supports that were given to us during the COVID-19 pandemic have started to wind down.
Rachel Proper is with the Oklahoma Child Care Association. She says it all comes back to funding. With pandemic funds now dry at DHS, they're cutting back how much money they are able to give to daycares. She says the state government needs to take action and fund child care.
I believe that the state of Oklahoma needs to start funding child care. This is a nationwide issue. It's time for DHS to increase the amount of funding that we're putting towards child care. It's time for the people of Oklahoma to start making this a priority, and it's time for us to all start investing in this industry.
But some are for the changes. Those providers say too many programs are getting funded as a 5-star program when the state has not accredited them to ensure that quality of child care. Covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
DHS says they are grateful for the amount of feedback they've gotten and will consider all public comments, which continue tomorrow, before submitting the final rules to the governor's desk. You can check out those full rule changes in this story on fox23.com.